Do we have to start this with that sound?
And so, as she crossed the softwood bridge, Kylie whispered a goodbye under her breath. At the very least, I've got one heck of a story to tell Folly once I return to the orphanage. I'm sure she's missed me, Kylie said, feeling the warmth of her spell key against her palm. She had a skip in her step and a smile on her face, knowing the forest was not so dark after all. Not in the slightest. The end.
Why are you guys looking at each other like that?
Wait, that's it? But she's coming back to Witchwood, right? What about the Bright Queen? She's still alive. I'm sure of it. Also, what gives? Farley was only in the first chapter. She better have a bigger part in the next book. Huh? Holly?
She was crying.
Are you crying?
What? No, I'm not.
Aww, you liked it. Shut up. I'm glad I was right. I knew you'd like it.
Oops, sorry. What? How did this go again? Yeah, I mean, considering you let threw your sister to the dogs, basically. How did you go from that to this? This place, this room, I was never comfortable here. But moments like these, is this what home feels like? No rules, no shouting, no pressure to be someone else, to be anyone other than me.
Holly, are you okay?
I don't know, I had broken glass. You've always been happy here, Holly. Sus.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember what you told her? Who's talking to you?
I think so.
Ooh, we got the squiggly font. Not the red squiggly, just the white squiggly. You thanked her for sharing the book with you, or kinda embarrassing, but you gushed over the ending. I assume this is not how this went down. If we're dreaming, I guess we can change our memories. Well, I like to gush, so let's gush.
It was just so good. Oh my god, and the last part, Archwitch Elaine was the Bright Queen the whole time. My mind was blown.
Oh, and the ghost of her parents coming up at the end to teach her the wishing spell?
Yeah, and Perdita using time magic. And when Cyrene came in the end to help out. Oh, so good.
So cute. Ooh. Fangirls through and through. Aw.
We've got to get our hands on the next book. Oh, and I've also got to get one of those spell keys. I saw some at the bookstore the other day. Every Prebble witch has to have one.
Mom's never gonna let us buy it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
You're right.
Mom was just complaining about it the other day. A movie that's gonna send more children to hell. And how we shouldn't watch it because it's spreading the devil's message.
Holly, is it going to be like this forever?
Maybe one day, when we're old enough.
By then, we'd be too old for this stuff.
Yeah.
You're never too old.
Kylie's a pretty lucky girl, isn't she? Getting taken away to Witchwood, having her whole life turned around. I keep wishing that any day now, someone would come knocking, show up at our front door, hand me my very own spell key, and I'd go off on a magical adventure somewhere far away, far from all this.
Even if it's scary or dangerous, I don't care. I take it all, first chance I get.
You'll take me with you, right? I won't end up like Farley, left alone while her sister goes out on an adventure.
Of course not. You'll be with me every step of the way.
I've got an idea.
What are you doing?
Give me a second. And if I just tape this here. Aha! Check it out.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Forged by the changelings from Hay Spider Silk and imbued with the breath of spring. I know it's not much, but at least it's something to call our own while we wait for something amazing to happen.
The twist of a key, a heartfelt secret, and a little push. That's all it takes to get to Witchwood. Well, in the words of the Fey Prince, trouble always finds a way. Give me a second. Aha! Here we go.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, for now it's just a simple box. But all the things that we want, all the things that they'll never let us keep, we can put it all in here. Then we hide it. Somewhere Mom will never find it.
Really?
Yeah. We just need a good hiding place. Bit by bit, we'll build a collection of our own. And it all starts with this spell key.
I'd like that.
But until then, for my first spell, I cast upon you the Bitter Bloom Curse.
Oh, Holly.
What? Hey! No tickling. No, stop. Please. I can't breathe.
Aw. That was so wholesome, but I don't feel like it was real, somehow. Another day, another statue to fix.
Another day, another crack to fill.
It was almost word for word. That's too funny. I have become Adira. Another layer of paint to cover up all the stains and flaws.
Till it's just right.
Dearest Heavenly Father, I had the most curious dream last night. I dreamt of her, Mother Idolora. We were in this very room, and all the seats were filled with my sisters. She was saying something very important, but her words slipped through like air, and before I knew it, it turned into a song. And there we all were, singing. Our voices rang through the hallways like a choir of angels, just like the old days.
Oh, Heavenly Father, many a saint has heard your voice through their dreams, which makes me wonder, what could it all mean?
Ooh, look at this fancy font. It is a sign, Adira, a sign that great things are yet to come, or a reminder, Adira, of how things used to be. Hopeful? Eh?
Of course. God has it all planned out.
Yes.
All this time, patiently caring for this convent, fixing these statues for years and years. There's a point to it. A reason. And day by day, we inch a bit closer to the next part of the beautiful story that he's written.
Oh, look to the future. But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently. I feel so much better now. A new day is upon us. Rejoice. Can I get an amen?
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
What happened? I just woke up.
Psst. Holly.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot that we were chased by moving statues. They're not really chased, but they looked at us funny. Such a nice dream. Don't want to wake up just yet. Oh yeah, say Liana so that Gabby's like, huh?
Not now, Liana.
What? Who the hell's Liana?
Yeah.
Wake up. No. This can't.
Oh, I just remembered that one statue fell over in the classroom. The one that had like the bloody child crying inside of it. She probably found that, I'm guessing. It wasn't either of us, I promise.
Did you hear that? That sounded like Adira.
She's fine.
I'm going down to check it out.
I'll go with you.
Sure. Hey. About what happened last night.
Thin walls in this convent.
Never mind. Maybe later. No.
It's coming from the room last night.
Look at you now. She sculpted this herself. And painted, I believe. Oh, she loved this one so very much.
Well, it was ghosts and things, alright?
Viv, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Sister Adira?
Is this a bad time?
Ah, good. Sister Annalyn, I need you to... you. Yes, of course. You two. Forgive me. I seem to have lost track of time. My mind, it wanders sometimes.
Is everything okay?
Of course not. Just look at this. Broken and shattered. How? How did this happen?
It wasn't me. It really wasn't. It just fell. All on its own.
Sister Adira, will you see?
What do I even tell her? Do I tell her what we saw? Where would I even begin? No lying. Tell her the truth and don't fight me, Holly. Holly! Like she'd ever believe me. But I should at least try. Holly? Maybe break it to her gently?
Will you see?
There's something very wrong with this place.
Oh, thank you, Gabby.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I think this place is haunted.
A house of God? Well, so much for that.
And I know how stupid that sounds, but look, you need to believe us. We went down here last night and the statues, they were moving.
Excuse me?
You can ask Holly. I swear I'm not making this up. Holly, tell her.
Holly? Is this true?
You better back our girl up.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
What did you see? Details. I need to know the details.
Interesting. She's not dismissing it outright or denying anything.
Well, we also heard chanting.
She just had a dream about singing.
What kind of chanting?
Like prayers. Everywhere. Like it was coming from the convent itself.
Now, here's the part where I'm really, really hoping you've got a logical explanation for what we just saw. Anything to just explain what we saw the other night.
Interesting. Very interesting. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." Luke 1:30.
Sister Adira, what are you...
What you have just described to me fits many of the miracles we've recorded throughout history.
Okay, so this place has been haunted for a while. Good to know.
Concrete statues, their lips moving as if in prayer. Accounts of the Virgin Mary weeping tears of blood. Perhaps you are hearing the calling. Though still, we can't be too sure.
The calling again, eh?
Excuse me? What we saw? It definitely wasn't a miracle.
More demonic than anything.
And you believe yourself to be an expert on that matter, Gabriella?
Well, no, but...
Haunted was the word I believe you used?
But look.
Oh, dear child. There's no such things as ghosts.
If you saw what we saw last night.
When we pass, our souls go to one of two places, heaven or hell. And from what you've told me, we just might be fortunate enough to find ourselves in the presence of angels.
From below. That can't be true. Could it?
Wow. Wow. There's no changing your mind, is there?
Well, in the coming days, hopefully I can change yours.
We just need her to see it, and then she'll be like, nope.
There are records and books on this matter. Right here in this very room, if I'm not mistaken. Though it seems I have let this place go. Well, no matter. I have two able-bodied young women with me. Yes, that is something we can do. A good first step. Starting today, I'd like you to assist me with fixing up this convent. Starting with this room. Outside, to the left down the hallway, is a closet. Get us some mops and brooms.
Whatever.
As for my dear Teresa here, I shall pick up the pieces. This will take weeks of work, but if what she said is true, then this all better be fixed by the time...
The time?
That's all right. It's all right, Adira. Just like our dream. It's a sign. Yes.
Interesting. I wonder if I had picked the other option about it being about the past, how she would have reacted here.
God has it all planned out. Yes, I will do it then. I'll put you back together, so she can see the fruits of my labor. And it will all be perfect. Not a single crack. Almost like it never happened.
Sister Adira?
Is she... okay? I honestly don't know what to do. Do I let the crazy person be? Do I offer help? I mean, maybe we should try to snap her out of it.
Do you need me help?
Don't touch it, you!
Oh, interesting. Hello.
You might hurt yourself, dear. Sharp little edges. Best let me handle it.
Okay. Is there a reason why only you can touch it? That was a violent no.
Oh, sure.
Holly, I could really use a hand here.
Sorry.
I'll be going then.
Offering help. When someone's in need, I help them, magic or not. I guess not in this case. Well, that was squishy.
Careful. Careful now. You don't want to drop that. Put it right over there.
Phew. That's the last of it.
There you go. Oh, just look at that. Looking better already.
Sister Adira, if we're gonna mop this side, I think we're gonna need to move some of the tables over here.
Yes, yes. Move them to the sides. Gabriella, can you handle that part of the room? Gabriella?
Yeah, sure.
Very good. As for those boxes over there, Holly, kindly stack them onto the side.
Sure thing.
There's all sorts of old documents here. March 24, 1976. I am fortunate to bear witness to the workings of a living saint. As such, I have decided to compile my experience here. Hopefully one day my words can serve as proof that we were witness to something special here. I had a talk with Mother Idalora this morning. She was doing her usual rounds. As I stepped foot in the cloister, I felt a gentle breeze upon me. I noticed, too, the flowers blooming with such vibrant colors. It's amazing how, with such minimal care, nature itself seems to blossom while in her presence. As I reported on the status of the young girls under our care, she asked me what I thought it was we were doing here. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm glad I read all that. 76. That's ages ago. It's not good to snoop around like this. But we could learn some lore. Yeah, just a quick peek. Okay. I mean, I still wonder when this takes place. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, I read that too. Ah, okay. Now we're getting to something new. Training young girls to become proper children of God, I said. You speak of a single brick, but I envision a monument, she said, smiling. This place shall become heaven on earth, a place where even death itself would lose all meaning. Interesting. Though our bodies are frail, our prayers and our teachings will live on in these sacred hallways. When I asked her how this was to be possible, she merely smiled and said, God shall make it so. I am so fortunate to be alive in this wondrous time.
I wonder if...
What was Idalora looking into?
What are you looking at?
I wasn't supposed to see that, apparently. Prying eyes.
Oh, I just found some old papers.
Let me see. Oh, I almost forgot about these.
Did you write this?
I compiled them myself, you know. All those years ago. Pass me that stack over there, will you?
Well, she wasn't upset about it.
I will take these back to my study. They will be helpful in the coming days.
I don't like how you pause before picking that word.
Please continue cleaning the room. And Holly, these documents are convent property, and as such, it is ill manners to go looking through them without permission.
Hey, they were just lying out in the open. It's not my fault.
I may not always be watching, but God always knows.
Yes, sorry. I'll remember that.
As I peek some more.
See to it that you do.
I wonder what else was written there. It sounded interesting. My thoughts, too.
So, we gotta talk about what just happened?
Yeah. What do you think happened?
You know how in movies, the kids tell the adults they've seen a ghost or something? and then no one believes them. I kind of wish that happened. Because now, well, I don't know what exactly is going through her head.
Understandable. Yeah, I was surprised when she wasn't outright denying it. She's like, telling me details.
But this is all just wrong. To be honest, I'd rather pretend it was all just a bad dream. It's easier to just forget, you know?
But that's the thing about bad dreams. They don't just go away after one night's rest.
Yeah. It's all so strange.
But it's also kind of exciting, isn't it? But strange isn't really a bad thing, now is it? Neither of these options sound like a sane person's thoughts. I mean, it might kind of be a bad thing. I don't know. Sure, you know what? Let's just lean into it. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
But don't you think it's also a bit exciting?
Are you serious?
I'm with Gabby on this one.
Okay, hear me out. Just think about it. What we saw last night was something scary, but it was also something different.
Something special. I think you've been hanging around Adira too much, Holly. She's not getting it. How do I put this into words? It sounds almost magical. I don't know if I'd use that. It's like an adventure.
It's like an adventure. The kind that Kylie Taylor goes on all the time. Maybe we've actually found ourselves in one. And I mean, it's not like we were hurt or anything.
Yet.
I don't believe this.
I'm just saying. What about you? Have you ever seen anything like it before?
No. And if I had it my way, I'd never want to see anything like it again.
Gabby's the only sane one here.
But just think about it. You mentioned movies. Maybe it's just like that.
Or like in a book. Or a visual novel. Or any story for that matter.
The heroes find something mysterious, something they can't explain, and then they work together to find out what it is. Like it or not, that's kind of the situation we're in.
The movies I was thinking of were the ones where people die. You know, horror movies. Newsflash, Holly. The world isn't some fairy tale.
But...
I mean, it could be.
Jesus! You just believe anything they want you to, don't you?
no, it's not like that. I'm just saying...
Did you hear her back there? All this talk of miracles and angels and demons.
Well, I'm not saying she's right, but who knows? Maybe she's on to something. If there's anyone who might have an idea, it's her.
Adira is an old woman who believes in a lot of things. And the last thing she needs right now is someone encouraging her. Ugh! I can't do this! It's bad enough that I'm spending my summer stuck here, but now... this! I did not sign up for this. And why'd you even come here last night? Are you just trying to scare me? Is that it?
Are you... You followed me!
No! It wasn't like that!
Well, congrats! You succeeded. And look where we are now.
Are you blaming me for statues moving? Here we go again. I can't believe this. Okay, deep breaths, Holly. Calm down. Fighting isn't going to solve anything. But it might make you feel better. Oh, man. Just take a step back and calm down. I don't know. I kind of feel like confronting Gabby a little bit. Being like, look, I'm not the perfect little angel, okay? I've got feelings in here. You know what? Yeah. Maybe it's time I give her a piece of my mind.
Don't go blaming this all on me.
Come on, Holly. You can do it. You've already seen ghosts. After that? This doesn't seem so scary.
Look, I get it. You don't like me. I'm just some Bible-loving good girl to you, aren't I? And fine, you can hate me for that. Honestly, I don't really like it either. But at least I'm trying. But just look at you. I get it. You're a badass. Big fucking deal.
Damn!
It must be nice to be able to look people in the eyes and talk back and sneak things in and get into all sorts of fights like it's nothing. And I'm sorry, I can't be like you. And fine, I get it. You don't want to be here. But none of that is my fault. You landed yourself here by, I don't know, going to your wild parties where you do drugs and make out with boys and whatever else it is you did to end up in this mess.
Oof. There. I said it.
Is that why you think I'm here?
Well,
First off, even if I did do all those things, there ain't anything wrong with that. But I never snuck out to any wild parties, never did drugs, and I never made out with boys.
Only girls.
It was a sleepover.
Freaking knew it.
I confessed. She didn't feel the same way.
And she told everyone, and then your mom heard, and she's like, I gotta send my girl to get cleansed. Is that it?
The look on her face. I'll never forget it. Next thing I know, I'm the talk of the school. Rumors everywhere. And of course, they reach my mom. That's it, okay? And if you still think that somehow that's all my fault, I've got nothing more to say to you.
I'm really sorry. That does suck.
See, you just needed to yell at each other a bit. Now you're bonding. That's just like them, isn't it? Another one of their rules. Their beliefs that hurt people. That hurt us.
That's the thing. My family, we weren't born into the faith. When my dad passed away, Mama I guess she just needed something, anything, to fill the void. And then, well, it started with a friend. She told her about the lovely and supportive community they had. And I suppose they told her the exact type of stories she wanted to hear. And so, just like that, I was enrolled in a new school. New traditions, new community. Ended up working out really well for her. But not for me.
Good grief. Not only are you dealing with your dad dying, but then your entire way of life just turned upside down. Whew.
I used to be Gabby to her. Now, I'm just Gabriella. So forgive me for being a bit skeptical when it comes to people like you. And Adira. Oh, I know her type. Someone like me's never gonna get in her good graces.
People like that, they can be pretty stubborn.
That's putting it lightly. Come on, she's had me pegged from the moment I got here. So, I made up my mind as soon as I stepped foot in this oh-so-holy convent. I'll just give her exactly what she's expecting. Best to just show them what they want to see early on. Spare them the disappointment.
You're not wrong. The fall's real bad when people don't see it coming.
Is that what happened to you?
That's not... I'd rather not talk about it.
You know what? Whatever.
Come on, you guys were bonding. She opened up about why she's here. Tell her why you're here.
It's getting real stuffy in here. I'm gonna take a break.
Wait!
There you go again, Holly. So, what's it gonna be, Holly? You just gonna stand there with your mouth shut like you always do? Hello? Damn it. What did you drop? The broom? It's cold. It's funny. This seems to be the one place where I can breathe easy. There she is.
Hey.
Hey. I think I'm leaving.
Understandable, honestly.
How are you gonna do that?
I'll sneak out. Preferably before nightfall.
Do you even have to do that? Can't you just, like, walk out? What are they gonna do? Tackle you? Drag you back in by your hair?
It's a long way to the nearest town. Are you just gonna walk? I don't think that's very safe.
Well, who knows? Once I get to the roads, maybe I can hitchhike or something.
That still doesn't sound very safe.
Glad to see that you're suddenly concerned for me.
Look, back at home, my mom would always take us to these church meetups. We'd have to smile a lot, engage in their small talk, make sure every little thing we said was something they just loved to hear. There'd be hell to pay if we ever got anything wrong. I guess old habits die hard.
We?
Oh, yeah. My sister. We'd read the Kylie Taylor books together. Mom would kill us if she ever found out, so we had to do it while everyone else was asleep. We'd come up with all these scenarios. Finding a secret door that would take us to other worlds. Waking up one day to find out we had magic powers. And I know, it may all seem like silly fairy tales to you, but it was fun. It made things easier. I guess we both just wanted so badly to be part of something special. Something different.
I see. Your sister... she didn't join you here?
Yeah.
She's not here anymore.
I kind of figured she probably died.
I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it?
Do I? Alright, you let me tell the truth. Kinda quasi last time. Holly?
Maybe I should. Where do I even start?
Oh my goodness, she's letting me control her.
Hey. Take your time.
I kept
Aww.
it up for a long time, you know.
How do I get this to go? I want to like... Nope, that's not it. Is it... There we go. Just want to take a look at this for a sec. Look at these two bonding! You love to see it! Ugh, so good.
It was all smiles and nods at her funeral. But even then, I could feel everyone's stares. I could hear what they were whispering about her. About me. And then, just a few months after, nothing. We moved out her stuff, put it in little boxes, and just packed it all away. We would eat our meals as a family of 3. They would continue to go to their parties and religious meetups. I even started to forget what her name sounded like. I couldn't stand it. I had a pretty bad breakdown after that. Stopped going to school. Stopped going to church. Even stopped eating for a while.
Good grief. Easier to breathe than she is. The happy little ding during this, like, sad opening up moment. Just like, read the room. Wow. I don't think I've ever told anyone that before.
It's the silence, isn't it? It digs deep. Worse than any noise. Do you feel like screaming just so someone anyone notices.
Yeah.
Just the right size. Just let it go, or it'd feel really good to hear that crack again. Yes. Yes, it would.
Mind if I join you?
Yep.
There's plenty of stones to go around. I hate it. Having to follow all these rules every goddamn day. Every time we spoke out of line. Every time we messed up. Till I got everything right. Till I learned how to never mess up.
Oh, that didn't sound like a wall.
What the?
Did you break a window?
That
Oh no!
looks bad.
Right in the face, eh?
What was that sound?
Nothing! Oh, Adira, you should look at the weeds in the garden. Adira's shocked face just kills me.
Oh, no. No, 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 no! Crown glass. Oh, she modelled it after the Saint Chapelle. The light it cast in the morning. Years of history. Sacred history. All gone. Just when we were in the middle of fixing things. Preparing for...
There's no fixing anything. There's too many cracks, Adira.
You,
I hope you're not looking at Gabby.
Corinthians.
What?
Do you not know that our bodies are temples?
You can't just be like Corinthians.
And this temple was her body.
It wasn't... It was an accident.
Aw, Gabby tries to cover.
You butchered my home!
Stop! Just stop it!
Just tell her. For once in your life, just take the blame that you deserve. Tell her the truth. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
I did it.
You did it.
It was me.
The first step. Holly. So much growth has happened in this episode, I swear. Here it comes, Holly.
I have been so kind to you. To both of you. And this is what you do to me!
Oof.
Hey!
It's fine, Gabriella.
Gabby's ready to throw hands.
What thought, what force seized you to assault the house of God?
She didn't mean to. We were just playing a game, and I guess Holly ended up throwing the stone a bit too hard.
The look from Adira is like, I don't believe a word you're saying.
That's all.
A game? So this is the work of your idle hands, then? In that case, I'll be sure to... No, 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 no. That will not do. Violence is never the answer.
Adira, what were you contemplating?
Lord, give me the strength to see clearly. Let's take a step back now, shall we? Even if there was no malice in your actions, that doesn't fix the damage you've caused.
It's interesting that Adira, instead of getting angry, took a step back. And Holly had the option earlier to get angry or take a step back.
I shall be telling your parents about this.
You don't have to go that far. She already said...
That matter is final, Gabriella. After all, who else will I charge for the damages? Next, the both of you will pick up every last bit of glass from the floor. Am I clear?
Yes.
Fine.
She's going to tell Mom. She's definitely not going to like that. Another thing to look forward to when I go back home. Yay! Looks good.
Well, that's a mess.
Yeah.
Let's pick up the bigger pieces first. Then sweep the smaller ones later.
I hope you guys have gloves for this.
Sure.
And brooms.
Hey, thanks for covering for me.
This music, though.
You didn't need to do that.
Does this mean, like, we're friends now? We're potentially moving towards more than friends now, music?
Look, what you did. Really stupid. Jeez. Watch your aim next time. On the other hand, it was kind of a relief to see you let loose like that.
See, I'm human under here.
Guess you were right about throwing stones after all.
That feeling of breaking something. Anything. If all it cost was a slap to the face and an afternoon of cleaning up my mess, I'd do it again. After all, there are worse things. No. No. Stop that, Holly. Why am I even thinking like that? Just... what's gotten into me?
Oh. That doesn't look good.
What now?
What's wrong?
She's not gonna like this. That stone must have hit this as well.
Oh, it ripped the painting. Okay, I was like, what's the problem? The Last Supper, Leonardo da Vinci, Renaissance, late 1490s. I didn't realize I threw it that hard.
Well, it's just a small tear. She probably won't notice.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope she doesn't. I feel like I'm in enough trouble already.
Can I ask you something? Does your family have one of these?
Actually, we do.
Hung up in the dining room?
How did you...
My mom did the same thing. Here it's a pretty popular practice.
Really? I had no idea.
I suppose they do it so he can bless our meals. Make sure everything's peaceful and all that.
But it never is it?
No. Not with the shouting matches me and my mom would get into. Trust me, the painting in my house has seen a lot of drama.
Same here.
Liana would always get into fights with Mom while we were eating. Things as simple as, how was your day, would erupt into full-blown arguments.
Well, I guess it kinda makes sense.
What are you on about?
Well, that painting... It's the moment when he announced that one of their number would betray him, right? That's why everyone's whispering to each other. So, in a way, the picture is the very definition of drama.
Oh my god.
Oh, would you look at that? That's a nice little fact I can bring up next time my mom plays the "You're fighting in front of Jesus" card.
Nice, I like that.
They do always say that, don't they? As if a simple painting could suddenly fix all their problems.
Yeah. Whenever those arguments broke out, did they ever hit you?
Well, when I was younger. But after a while, I learned. Why are you asking?
I'm no stranger to it.
Man, we really bonding today.
Get hit a few times and you start getting numb and after a while, it's less about the pain and more about worrying that it's coming. When Adira was talking to you back there, your hands, they were shaking.
Huh? It was that obvious? I guess old habits do die hard.
Though, it kind of felt good. Looking someone in the eyes and taking the hit. It's been a while since that's happened.
Hey, about you leaving. if there's anything I can do to help. Maybe keep watch. I can even distract Adira if you want.
Aw.
Actually, I was thinking that I might not have thought that plan through.
Ooh! You gonna brave demon statues for me? Gabriella.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like what you said. Lots of things can go wrong. And if I finally do get home, I'd still have to come up with some excuse for my mom as to why I'm home early. And maybe... Look, I know we don't exactly see eye to eye.
But?
We're all stuck in the same boat here. And it wouldn't be right to just leave you here all alone.
Aw.
You don't have to stay here because of me.
Not just because of you. It's like I said, lots of things can go wrong. So just shut up about it, okay?
So you are staying just because of me.
Alright. And, thanks, Gabriella.
Gabby.
Yeah, like, can we call her Gabby now? I feel like we've moved, you know? The bond has gotten deeper. We should call her Gabby.
Thanks, Gabby.
Yes! Yay, she's Gabby now!
Oh, would you look at that? We're almost done.
Nice. Let me throw this in the trash.
Okay, I'll finish up here.
It's been a while since I talked to someone like that. She's actually kinda cool. Liana? Huh? What was that? Ouch!
Holly! You hurt your hand.
Did my jealous sister stab me in the hand? Oh. Oh! Ugh.
Okay,
Ow.
don't panic. We need something to stop the bleeding. Damn it! Where the hell do they even keep things here? We need to bandage that up. I'll go find some...
That won't be necessary.
She moves so fast.
Let me see that cut. You should be more careful. Come with me. I'll patch you up.
Adira seems kind of calm.
Wait. Holly, are you sure?
She seems normal for the moment.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Really.
Concern yourself with cleaning up. You should have been more careful. Why use your bare hands? We have gloves for this sort of thing. Over at the table, second drawer to the right.
So you're saying glass has been broken before?
Would have been nice to know that earlier.
You guys didn't ask, though, guys. Can't have
Right
Adira do
here.
everything.
I have some bandages in the back.
Way to go, Holly. Should have been more careful. Well, guess I'm stuck here now.
Safest place in the convent, where there's like 100 angels, 100 statues. Oh. She's already started putting it back together. It looks flawless. Can barely tell it was broken.
Oh, here we go. Now give me your hand. Oh, goodness dear. Don't pick at it. Do you want it to scar?
Why would you pick at it? Was I picking at it?
Calm down. It'll be hard to treat this with your hands trembling like that.
Oh, sorry. I just...
Relax. I've done this before. Hundreds of times if you count the statues.
Don't know if I feel comfortable about that. Yeah.
I've been told humor helps calm the nerves.
Ha ha ha!
Oh, I'm sure it does. Sorry. I'll try to sit still.
Damn it, Holly, stop shaking.
Oh, no, don't look at it. That'll only make things worse. Let your mind wander elsewhere. Talk about something. Tell me more about yourself.
Myself?
You just went from, like, slapping me to fixing my hand. I don't even know what to talk to you about.
Yes. Say, what type of hobbies are popular these days?
Books about witches. Hobbies. Hobbies. I guess I've got some. Problem is, most of them are definitely going to merit a lecture from her. Well, I could always just be really vague. Like, really vague. Writing, no need to mention that they were Kylie Taylor, or talk about drawing, just leave out what exactly it is you drew. What did you draw?
Well, I like drawing.
Ah, a fellow artist, I see. And what do you like drawing most?
Nothing much, just basic stuff like, still life, fruits and bowls and all that stuff.
I see. Well, back in the day, some of the younger girls here took an interest in arts and crafts. I remember providing them with some crayons and colored pencils. The trouble some of them would get into. The other sisters thought it was a waste of time, however. Well, just look around us. With the right guidance, the same skills can be used to paint color into all these lovely images.
So, these statues, you painted them all yourself?
Not all. Most of the time, it's more of a touch-up. They come from all over. Fingers and faces chipped. Some worse off than others. Started off as just a hobby. Something to keep the idle hands busy in between managing retreats. But as time passed and less people started coming, well, it's become a full-time job.
So that one over there?
Oh, that. Yes, why, that's Saint Idalora herself.
She does look very concerned.
Oh.
I've been meaning to get to that one for the longest time.
Why haven't you?
No matter how hard I try, little cracks and stains everywhere, and they're always so hard to remove. But once it's done, I'll have it moved to the entrance hall, so she can watch over all the young girls during these retreats. Just like in the old days. This convent brings people together. Back when there were more sisters, oh, we'd fill the chambers with hymns. A choir of saints, all of us. I had hoped. Well, I still hope that one day we can fill these halls with faithful little saints once again. She'd like that. Very much, I think.
Maybe it's just my imagination. But I'm pretty sure that was the statue from last night. The one that was surrounded by everything else, yeah.
Now, this might sting a bit. There you go. I would like to apologize.
Hmm?
Maybe it was... I mean, I shouldn't have... When we lash out at someone, it's because we care for them. You understand?
You started off so well.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
And also, it was irresponsible of me to have you clean up that glass. Oh, just look at what happened.
Well, it's fine, really.
No, it isn't. Today has been a particularly strange day.
You can say that again.
I've been all over the place, managing this recollection, and these mysterious sightings that you've had. It's like walking through a dream, expecting to wake up, only to realize that you've been awake the whole time.
I guess maybe we both just got a little bit excited after everything that's happened.
Yes. Yes, that's true. Actually, about that, about what happened last night, I'd like to hear more.
Where do I even start? I mean, Gabriella said not to encourage her. But what if she knows something? I could get some answers. feel like, you know, the best chance for everybody is just to be upfront with all the information on the table. And then everyone's on the same page. That's just how I view it. Probably could be a terrible idea. I still kind of low-key trust Adira. She's definitely hiding some stuff, but I don't think she's necessarily a bad person. I just don't know. I'm going to trust her still for now.
I know this might seem a bit
I hear her
strange,
voice.
but I think I've been hearing my sister.
I see. Your mother told me about what happened. Oh, you poor girl, you... That must have been horrible.
I thought that maybe it was just all in my head, but after what's happened... Just what is going on?
Well, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but perhaps she is calling you.
To also die?
Calling me?
Sometimes God sends our loved ones back to us as angels.
Really?
Oh, don't look at me like that. Is it so hard to believe? With a little bit of faith, such things are possible. Perhaps there's something important she wants to tell you.
Like, get out of the haunted convent.
Something so important that God is sending her back to us as an angel.
That sounds too good to be true.
Holly, this is a holy place. Here, miracles can happen. Think about it. All those years ago, what do you think we did?
A lot of praying and singing.
We prayed, we remembered, we spread the faith. Every single day, Mother Idalora believed that these actions, these habits, had the power to leave a mark upon these hallowed halls.
I mean, she was right. I hear haunted singing like every night I go to sleep.
Our actions etched into stone, so that in some way our great works continue, even after we're all gone.
You think Idalora's inside her actual statue? And all the nuns that have been here are also in these statues?
And so, this convent was her gift to the world. Heaven on earth, she would call it. Sculpted by our hands and the hands of all the sisters who came before.
That sounds amazing.
Almost magical.
Dear, I know it can be hard. I'm no stranger to loss, but I can assure you, the worst is almost over. Pain is a curious thing. Just look away, let it run its course, and you'll find that the spirit is above such things. And just like that, we're done.
Thanks. I didn't even notice.
Give it a few days, and it should be back to normal.
Thank you so much, Sister Adira. And, sorry again about the window.
No, think nothing of it. Now go on ahead. I still have work to finish here.
Yeah.
Liana. To be honest, Liana, I'm not really sure what to think. But if there's even a chance that I can see you again, whether it's heaven on earth or Witchwood, magic or miracle, I'll take it. I'll take whatever chance I can get.